Hello everyone, Equipment Warrior, and welcome to my build guide for my Crit Lightning Strike Shadow. The Shadow area and the passive skill tree do not get a lot of changes, so most of the skill tree are actually the same. And the only thing that are a little bit different is I have a little bit more damage, I have a little bit more crit chance, but not huge amount. And that's pretty much the biggest change. Then my gear is the same as before, so pretty much the same. And I'm gonna go over my passive skill tree in just a minute. Just gonna kill this enemy here. And now I'm gonna show my passive skill tree. Starting as a shadow, I choose to get the physical damage here, to get coordination. When I get to coordination, I always get up here and take trickery, to get extra elemental damage, intelligence, and some crit chance. And after that, yeah, there's not so many other places you can go. You're gonna take sleight of hands and take quickness. Don't take this one in the beginning. You don't need them in the beginning. And go up here to get the accuracy and critical chance. Take all of this in as soon as possible, because missing enemies is not fun. Then you have two choices. Either you go with the life or you go with the mana. I actually recommending starting with the mana, so you can use the attacks more frequently if you not have Elrond who can craft the mod rings for you. But you're gonna take the mana, and then anyway, so you're gonna take these two wheels here, all of these wheels, before you do anything else. And don't go up here. This is later in the game. You go up here to get Night Stalker. And when you have taken these two here, you're gonna go to get the very nice close to here with dagger damage. I highly recommending these nodes here. They are very good. And you can take them before or after you're taking acrobatics. It's up to you. It doesn't matter that much. But if you're on hardcore, I recommend taking the dodge nodes here first. If you're on hardcore. So you're gonna take these nodes here. When you go down here, when you reach this one, take a survivalist. It gives you a huge amount of survivability. This is later to end game, so do not take them in the beginning. Just save them to later. And if you need some more accuracy, here's accuracy and attack speed, but I don't really recommend them, but they are there. And when you get down here, get the life here when you are on this way. When you reach this here, take Under's Glare. So range attacks have a very hard time hitting you. When you get up here, when you go in here, get accuracy and elemental resistance. I really like these nodes. It helps you max out your resistance, and it even helps you hitting better, so they are very good. These nodes here, they are in later game. You're gonna take these ones. I took this one before, but it only increased my damage by 500, so it's not worth taking this one. I took all of this to get this nice crit note here. Then before all that, when you are taking some of this, if you need accuracy, that's not I don't really know if you're going to need it when you are here, but it can be good to have. You're gonna go up here, all the way to here. Just go to here and start taking these very good life nodes here. I recommend taking this one and this one first, and then say the other two later. Before, when you're rich that far, you're gonna travel a little bit up here to starting that in the dagger nodes here, and then after that you can just starting to fill out with damage nodes and survivability. You're pretty much done with all of the long traveling. Yes, a thing you can do is actually taking this one and reflexes and this one. And if you have the points and really want, you can get to true strike here. There are not so many points, but there are some points to get it, so it will take some time. You can even get Harrier, because true strike increases your crit damage, crit chance dramatically, which are very nice. So you can get this one, and I even have access to this very good note here. But for the most part, this is very good, and I can do high level map. I have did a level 75 map with this character. It worked just fine. But you need to be careful if there are lots of elemental damage. I am actually gonna show my gear, because if I not do it, people are going to ask, and I understand why they're going to ask, so I'm gonna take it right now. I'm using Malaga's Virtuary, I think it's called. You don't need to, you don't must have these gloves. I just like them because of the nice crit chance and crit multiplier. But if you're going for more survival, use a pair of rare. Sorry for that. Use a pair of rare gloves instead. I'm using Dorian's Invitation, but you don't need using this one. There are plenty of other good belts. I'm just using them for the nice resistance and for the physical damage life leech. I use this as 0 steps just to get more chance to dodge spell, but you can, as usual, you can use a rare pair of boots and get more survivability and probably even more damage. Just using this one, but these boots here are very cheap, so they're not hard to get. I'm using this shield here, nothing special. It's a shield with good survivability on, and nothing more than that. It's a pretty good shield, but they have nerfed this type of shield. Before it was over 1,000 evasion rating on it, but they have nerfed that. I'm using rat's nets, but you can use a rare helmet without any problem. You're just gonna get a little bit less damage, because this is pretty much the best one you can have if you want to damage the enemies much more than you did before. Nothing special with the dagger, a good crit chance, and decent physical damage. It's a pretty good dagger. I'm using this ring right here, but you can swap it for, you can use a bunch of rings. Sometimes I swap it out for Ming's Heart when I want some more damage, but the problem when I do that is my lightning resist is not capped. So that's the only reason I'm using this ring. And it gives you some life, well, why not? And this ring here, nothing special, but this is actually, if I want to say it, a very good ring. It gave me almost 13 all resistance. The only thing this is not have, it have a very bad life, because that's the life on which I put there. And I'm using this ring here. This amulet, sorry. And sorry for that sound in the background. And I'm using Durior's Defiance, I think it's called. But you can use a normal 5-linked armor, no problem. And the reason I'm using this one is because I like it. And that's pretty much it. So if you have any question on this build, and I'm actually gonna show my DPS. My DPS is 15k. And I'm using, I almost forgot to show my auras. I'm using a custom crit setup with Assassin's Mark and Curse on Hit. And I'm using Herald Thunder. And I have very little mana, as you can see, but my skill doesn't take so much mana. And my gems I'm using to my Lightning Strike, it's Pierce with Multi-Strike. And here we have Lightning Strike. Lesser multiple projectiles. I have tried out with greater multiple projectiles. I don't really like it, so I go with lesser multiple. And I'm using critical strike chance damage. You can use critical strike chance as well. It works just fine. It's just something you can think about. And the reason I'm using Pierce is because it's the projectiles who do the AoE damage. So Pierce is actually one of the best gems you can use to this one, at least when I have tried. You can use point blank, it will work, but I don't really like it. So that's pretty much it. If you have any question about this build, or if what the gear I'm using to it is worth, please just tell me in the comments and I'm going to do my best to answer it. But that's everything for now. Thanks for watching everyone, and see you guys next time. Take care everyone.